Well, folks, the new Chinese mystery illness has already spread to the Netherlands, and maybe it's already spread to a kid near you, and in record time, they're already changing how they're talking about this illness. They went from downplaying this, saying that it's just some type of walking pneumonia, nothing to see here, to now, oh, this illness has spread to other countries. It's now spreading through Europe. And now some experts in the Netherlands are even saying that this illness is deadly. Isn't it crazy how quickly things change? And I'm paying attention very closely to how the media is covering this. And they literally went from saying it's nothing to see here to, oh, it's spread to another country now. If there was nothing to see here, then how did this spread to another country? If this is not a new illness or some type of sickness, then how did it spread? That doesn't make sense. Maybe this is just the regular, illnesses that kids get around this time of year when it starts getting colder. But they're acting as if this illness has hopped over borders and it's going and spreading to other countries. So I'm not really following them when they say, oh, this isn't some type of new illness. And forgive me because I have to talk a certain way on YouTube. So if it's kind of hard to follow, it's because I can't say certain words. But if this really is not some type of new illness and it's just kids getting sick as they regularly do, then how is this spreading to other countries? How is this in the Netherlands? That doesn't make sense. And they went from downplaying it like it's nothing to now all of a sudden it's deadly. Now that it's reached the Netherlands, now they're saying it's deadly. It wasn't deadly 2 days ago. Remember, they said it wasn't a big deal. So all I can do is I can watch how the media changes its rhetoric around this situation. And slowly but surely, they already are, folks. They're already going from saying it's nothing to saying it's deadly. They're going from saying, oh, this is just seasonal sicknesses to, oh, it's spread to the Netherlands now. It's a mystery pneumonia. Why is it a mystery? If it's something you've seen before, then surely it's not mysterious. Yet they're acting as if it's so mysterious, right? So I'm watching how the media is covering this, and I'm watching what's transpiring in China. And folks, it looks scary. It looks like everything that we've already seen before. They're saying nothing to see here, nothing to worry about. Meanwhile, they've shut down the schools. They're now once again walking around the streets in hazmat suits, spraying everything. When did we see that last time? When did we see that before? Now, for just a seasonal illness, nothing to see here, they've shut down certain portions of the cities in China, and they're walking around with hazmat suits, spraying everything. With Lord knows what. They're in the schools, spraying all the desks. They're walking through the streets, spraying your house. I'm telling you, if people don't want to take this seriously, they don't have to. And I keep having to say this. I'm not necessarily taking this illness very seriously. I'm taking the response to it seriously. Because I know what can be done. I know the narratives that can be spun around this. And before you know it, they'll spin those narratives around your head, and we will be right back to square one again where we were just a few years ago. And that's what it looks like may happen. I'm hoping it doesn't. And right now, I kind of feel like they're trying to read the room. I literally feel like they're trying to read the room. The media's kind of sitting downplaying this, but now they're trying to take it more seriously, and I think they're trying to judge the people's reaction. Are you guys going to be afraid of this? Is this something that we could use again to shut the world down? Who knows? But what I do know is that this supposedly affects kids. It's not really bothering adults. It's kids. Now, adults will sit here and be stubborn all day. They won't care about an illness that affects them. But if you affect the kids, I'm telling you, a lot of people who didn't comply and didn't go along with everything that happened last time, they might this time, if it has to do with their kids. It's that sensitive spot. It's the one thing that will make you sometimes act irrationally instead of logically when it comes to the health of your kids. So I'm looking at this. I don't have kids of my own, but I'm looking at this like, okay, regardless if this is something very serious or not, it's striking a certain portion of the population that people are going to take more seriously than others, and people are going to be willing to do anything, right, to protect their kids. And before you know it, people who are just all up in arms about protecting their kids, they're going to be right there screaming for you to lose your rights, screaming for your business to shut down to make sure their kids don't get sick. Okay? It can happen, folks. And if you think that's far-fetched, if you think that can't happen, then where the hell have you been for the last 4 years? Where the hell have you been? If you're looking at what's happening right now, if you've seen all the videos that I've made and you think this is nothing that you could just brush off, then where the hell have you been the last 4 years? Surely, everyone on planet Earth right now, if you're not 2 or 3 years old, if you lived the last few years, then surely you know that they could do anything. They could craft whatever narrative they want. They could shut down the entire world at a drop of a dime if they want to over this. I'm not saying they will. Hopefully they won't. More than likely they won't. But there's that possibility, folks. And that's the possibility that I can't help but worry about. And I think everyone should worry about. And I think everyone should pay attention. Because last time people weren't paying attention. And that's how they were able to pull all of this stuff on people. You know, you went from one day not caring about none of that stuff to the next day you were scared for your life and you couldn't leave your house and you couldn't go here, you couldn't go there. Don't allow them to creep this up on us, okay? We're watching it transpire in China. Now we're watching it in the Netherlands. Let's not let them spring this on us. Now, I know last time they didn't spring it on me. I was paying attention. I'm sure a lot of my audience was, but the majority of people, they were asleep at the wheel. And before they knew it, we were in the middle of straight chaos and everything was shutting down. And, you know, their kids were out of school and they didn't know how they were going to take care of their kids because they had to work. And then they realized, oh, I don't have to work no more. I lost my job, you know, and then they realized, oh, I don't have to pay bills anymore. I lost my house. Stuff like that was happening to people every day. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. And the way we prevent that is by paying attention and being aware so we can make the necessary steps to prevent that from happening. But as of right now, I'm going to continue watching what's going down. I think you should too. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you're feeling generous, you can drop a super thanks or you can support the channel via CashApp. I'll have my CashApp pinned in the pinned comment below. But make sure you hit that thumbs up, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all soon in the next video.